who are we assuming are the cores here? Oh, never mind. I think we're seeing Shaker relegated.
Oh,
but
so
that's
good.
It's a great pick, though.
Oh, it's Venomosa.
That's the...
Rather than going for Bracer, we used to see a lot of Bracer just for the HP regen, but hey, a little bit of variety as Jip at bottom.
Taking a lot of damage and will probably be run down here unless he could somehow juke his way out. If he shows his way out of the trees, he's definitely dead. He gets one last disruption off, so that might actually do some more. Zipe's really juking this one nicely. The Fisher, he misses. He juked upwards. Now he's going to turn around and kill Mind Control. Oh, no way, Zipe. A big, big juke and a turnaround first blood kill for Charlie.
I love that it lets you set up and save the fast TP for your teammates. That's the biggest thing for me. Yeah. It always lets the 3-second TP on the front line as Miracle is diving in.
Zipe, he's definitely going to be dying here, but GH is going to get low, ulted up by Era. They need a little bit more, but he's so fast because of the Shukuchi, as now they're looking to be able to force Charlie. Actually, he's already used his ultimate, so never mind. He's just going to die. Down. Exorcism will clean up on Kuro. Does Supreme feel good enough to run into these three? Doesn't look like it, especially since Mind Control's here as well. It's concerning, right? Because the Battle Fury Ursa, from my experience, man, this hero turns into a serious late game beast.
And he's already got the items to kind of counteract versus Weave. Like, he has Basher already at this point. Miracle.
Oh, if he got a bash there, they might have been able to get the kill. Supreme pushed on the wrong side of the Fisher here. Is in an awkward space. He's still got the Eul Scepter and Spirit Siphons. He's going to pop it now to be able to dodge the Stimulate. Charlie takes that damage instead. He still has the Aegis, and the Disruption is out there to be able to buy Supreme a little bit more time. Again, a charge comes through. Supreme, is he going to be able to get away? Hiding inside the trees. Spirit Siphon goes out immediately. Miracle pops that ultimate in order to break the Spirit Siphon. Still hoping to be able to chase out Supreme, but now an ultimate from Era. A silence of Fisher, but this time he's on the right side of it as he holds his ground. The Spirits come back. He heals up. Weihan's going to go down. Another Eul Scepter, buying him a little bit more time. A silence goes out because the team help him. Kuro comes in with a big echo. That's going to take out Zipe, but Charlie back into it. Almost taking the Venomancer down. Oh, no, he didn't get the kill before he died. He'll come back for a second life, but Era's low on health, and with a 1 versus 4, he's going to get kited around heavily. Charlie doesn't stand a chance on his second life. He does go down. The Blink Dagger's picked up by Kuro now. Every Ursa lineup needs its Roshan. And NIGMA, they're currently trying to take that Roshan away. As Mind Control just kind of jumps in, drops the ultimate immediately. In these last few seconds of Roche, they're looking to be able to take in, keep them out of the pit. Heiko's going in. They do manage to get the Aegis, but this could be a potentially bad team fight. It's BKB, Black Hole going out, only catching one bow. Oh, Miracle got bumped into it by Era. He pops his ultimate, but he was already low. He's going to have to fight through on a second light. Charlie, his BKB is wearing out soon as the jump in from Weehaw relocate out over to the side. They actually go away. They're going back in because they know Charlie doesn't have his BKB anymore. The Exorcism, though, the stun up, it's doing so much damage. Miracle had the cheese, though. He pops that immediately. He's going to get bumped back by, they relocate back over to the other side of the pit, and they're going to be back in the fight soon, but they may not even need him. Zibi is going to go for a last-second disruption and TP out, but that is denied by Weehaw. Gets the Eul Scepter on him. Turn back over to Supreme, but obviously his Exorcism is gone. No more damage left in the tank, and NIGMA, they take the Roshan, they win the fight.
I think I've only seen 2 Wind Wakers. I got to see one yesterday, only for a couple of seconds.
He's been silenced. Abyssal Blade back to be able to stop the Ursa. Now the follow-up disables. Now he's going to pop his ultimate, but he's already been charged. Now the Black Hole. Weeha's gotten it as well. He jumps right in, headlong into the darkness. And now GH, he's going to be pulled back in by a relocate. NIGMA, a fatal error there perhaps, as they're going to lose 3.
That was maybe a little bit of an awkward time lapse, putting
jump
right into it.
I can't believe
Did he actually just get out?
GH just got out. Kuro, he's got his blink up.
No way.
No way. Our both support's going to get out of this. All right. He's been charged.
Position, watching Weehaw and KUROKY.
All eyes on Chessie here, seeing if they can get the right kind of initiation. They've already lit up perfectly. Pick off onto Kuro. That team fighter's down. Now a silence to be able to follow up onto the Weaver. He's immediately being stunned up here. I think that was the Wind Waker used on him. Miracle's going to be backing away, but now that means they're open to be able to lay out the Black Hole. Here comes GH. He goes in for a potential relocate heal save here, but the Black Hole's just going to catch the 2 of them. Buyback on the Earthshaker, but there's no buyback on our Weaver or our IO. High Coast. They can take this and build for more now as they're unable to get Weehaw.
They were just under complete vision. Look, they're pinging it out right now, too. Like, Weehaw's, like, pinging that ward, but he actually walks right back into it.
Yeah, he throws out the Void Remnant. That doesn't stop Era for long thanks to the Bulldoze. He shrugs off that disable. The ward is still there.
Wait, Weehaw was pinging that ward, though. Like, he's like, I know there's a ward here, and he walked up and just gave his life for it. That ward just literally won them that whole entire situation.
Oh, mind control, the Echo Slam! A wombo combo from NIGMA with 2 heroes. They are hoping this is enough to get High Coast out of the damn pit with a buyback coming in from Weehaw. High Coast, they're going to be limping away here. Supreme is going to be forced to use his BKB. He's going to go for a TP out. High Coast have to reset. He's got spider legs on top of it. His mobility, there's such a massive difference for him. They're going to try and burst down Supreme, but he's got a fresh BKB in the black hole. He managed to catch the Weaver while the guy who's being addressed. IO, GH managed to get off the cheese, and the Weaver's not dead yet. He managed to get off the time lapse. Shugochi himself away as GH does the same with the tether. Now the ultimate comes out for the Venomancer as they're focusing down this death drop. The Spirit Siphon's keeping alive with the Ult Scepter as well. He's healing up so damn much. Weehaw, double in, refresher, back and forth with the Astral Step. Going out to the Ursa. Ursa almost dead. He pops in range, tries to go for a DP out, denied by the Ult Scepter. You're not going anywhere, Big Bad Bear. As he turns around, goes for the IO, does manage to get him killed before he finally falls. Era,
they're chasing.
TP away. Do they have a disable? They do. They've got the Void Remnant. They snap him out of his place. High Coast, seeing if Supreme or anybody from High Coast can be pulled out of position. Miracle, he's going to be spotted here. He does have a double damage. He's a Abyssal Bladed, but they do have the Ult Scepter black hole. It's going to be able to catch him. GH, can they save him? They're not going to go for it on the first life, and he uses Tether, but it doesn't actually bail out Weehaw. Meanwhile, the second life of Miracle is going to come into play, but the Ult Scepter stops the Shukuchi. Can they get the silence afterwards? They get a bash and a silence and an Abyssal Blade. The Weaver's dead.
It's like the little Malefice stuns and everything are pretty obnoxious, so.
Era. That hit does a lot of damage as he's going to re-get his ultimate off thanks to the Bulldoze, making that disable not last very long. Should be able to keep the chain stun pretty easily. Now, with Charlie here, Miracle's got to be a little bit careful. He was hoping to be able to kill that Spirit Breaker. He does pop his ultimate, turn around, pops him real quickly, but now he's been silent.
Charlie's being slowed up.
Yeah, he's dealing with this Venomancer. You said this is a hard game for Charlie to be able to play. The Venomancer's allowed to be in his face constantly. They do manage to get the Scythe onto Miracle, but he quickly shrugs it off and is able to get his Shukuchi away. This body is slowing things down incredibly. The Wind Waker away goes Mind Control as Miracle looks to be able to chase him down again. BKB activated, TP out. Chessie, no! The Abyssal Blade from Miracle catches him on the last half second here. Now Supreme, he's going to be run down as well. He's got the gem too, so he should be able to pick that one up, even if it takes a little bit to kill him. He tried to drop the gem off. Oh, he hit True second life with a pseudo second life of its own, but
they're under vision here.
They see an opportunity to be able to pick off GH. They might just have got him. Scythe of Ice goes out. The Aeon Disc immediately. They miss a play, but it takes off the disable thanks to the status resistance. And Charlie, he just got bashed up. Now he's going to be Echo Slam, but he managed to get the Enrage off. He's going to start focusing on a Miracle. On the side, they're going to be able to catch Weehaw here with the first black hole. He's already dead. Weehaw's going to go for the buyback. This is a must-win engagement. NIGMA, they can close out this game now as Era turns around, goes for the charge, but he's caught. The Fisher pulls him down into the grave as Supreme running away with the Exorcism. They got to be careful of Chessie, though. He doesn't have the mana for a second black hole, but maybe he does now. Lose it. Black hole a second too late. Doesn't manage to catch Miracle. And now Chessie, he's going to be ripped apart by Miracle. All that damage going out, but they might be able to kill GH. They do. 2 minutes on the clock for one, but GH, he's able to buy back and immediately come to this fight. Oh, no, it's just too much. They know Supreme cannot hold this any longer. Not with Charlie dead, not with the last black hole used. That is it for High Coast. NIGMA, a hard-fought Game 1 victory for them.
Like, you put down the Wukong, you have these auras, and instead they go for a life stealer, okay?
All right, well, okay. Well, it's still, look, 5 melee.
That is true, that is true.
This is the
no
bread and butter.
I literally believe that Shadow Poison blew up trees? What? Back into the game.
At least you get to tune into this, Cap.
5-man, run at you. Zibe, he's going to be the victim of a clash on the dire side thing. Miracle's going to be able to claim the first blood.
I don't want to see him stick around here.
Why is Charlie here?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, he broke the tree. They're going to mass TP in. Maybe they can actually fight this, even if they don't have the Pango. The jump in, they're going to pop out, immediately try and burst down Supreme, and they do manage to get him with the Wukong's command, creating some serious havoc. Charlie is blocked out. Kuro positioned himself. Unfortunately, there was a hole that Charlie was able to get himself through. A kick, GH, long range, get it hit off.
Oh my God.
It makes it all the way. Rolls him down. What a long range kick from GH. Zibe. Is he gonna die as well? They do have the stun follow-up here from the Monkey King. Zibe gets off his ultimate. Oh, caught inside the brambles. Miracle is able to jump himself away. Another roll-in is able to finish him off. They're running out of damage here as sadly the ultimate is down now from Era, and he's out of mana. He doesn't have a Shadow Realm. All he's got is Cursed Crown. That won't protect him anytime soon. High Coast, I mean, fucked, man.
And now Mind Control too. Like, he probably will die here. They're gonna focus everything on him, but that's a kill that's It's just I mean, if they even get him, are they going to be able to finish him?
Oh my god. It does
Okay,
stick out. Whew. But now Supreme. Fairy
He's
Fire,
dead.
the Void Remnant catches him, pulls him back. So the Viper's here,
got a
but
good wraparound.
NIGMA, they are sandwiching, and they managed to get a beautiful silence out from
4-man
GH.
silence.
3-man silence with the ultimate on all of them. Chessie, he's going to have to bail this out with a Rolling Thunder for the Dream as he rolls on through everybody. Supreme is hoping to be able to get the kill onto GH before he dies. GH rolling off the map. He does not live through the multitude of poison that comes in from the Shadow Poison. Seriously,
Please be
man.
careful, Chessie.
Zibe wasn't willing to deward that. Zibe was willing to try and throw another sentry down, and Chessie tried to follow up that initiation with a Blink Rolling Thunder. Does hit some of the heroes, but nobody from High Coast is really nearby as they've lost Zibe. Supreme going to be covered by the Blood right here, but GH is rolling in. Kuro's scouting him out. They might just be able to find more. It's going to be Chessie. He rolled back into that vision as
And Charlie
he runs away. Now the initiation, the Dragon Tail Terrorize is beautiful, but there's still a two-man follow-up. But they're getting ripped apart by this Dark Will. Just did so much damage. Damn.
Always looking for those bailouts. You know, these infests. Weehaw is very tanky, so if he gets gone on, he's going to get those opportunities. That was
can't
High
help
Coast's
thinking,
big
Bob,
fight. They have to win that one.
Like, I think they just needed to go with some gusto, you know? I don't like the fact they're hesitating, as now they're going to find themselves the one initiated on. The Rolling Thunder's not going to get off in time. He got silenced by GH. Now, he could potentially die without getting it off at all, as Charlie will manage to get that one kill. In fact, they're getting a bit by bit. Terrorized, maybe, and they actually could be able to run down. Yes, they can. The Rolling Thunder does come into play now. Knocks Kuro off his perch on the tree. Weehaw, oh no, NIGMA. They thought this is a point to be able to push their advantage, but it turns into utter disaster as Charlie. He finally hits his swing as a Bloodseeker. He feels large and he feels in charge. But if they go all the way around, there's a chance that Kuro's in the position to be able to break this one. Need to catch Weehaw first, to terrorize it. Pump and fakes. Doesn't actually go down. Instead, they use the Purge first to jump in. Miracle, a big hit with GH coming in from behind. The back line immediately melts from High Coast as Charlie. He's got to do this pretty much all on his own with the BKB activated, but nobody from NIGMA is really that low. They're going to turn around, manage to get Weehaw a little bit low here, but he's able to just invest and heal back up almost immediately. Chessie will manage to bring out Kuro, but he's got to help. As now, they do manage to have Zibe come in with a disruption, but the Orchid is a little bit too much with no BKB. The amplified damage is going to be able to burst down this Bloodseeker. The cores are gone, and High Coast, they're on the run. Zibe, he's going to find himself a dieback here. Unless he can juke for his life, he cannot.
What a way to start the fight. Again, you know, vision being so important inside of these. KUROKY gets a 4-man boundless. Oh my goodness.
Manager to blink himself right away, but Supreme is currently being hunted by GH, who's going to be silenced. Gets the kick out, misses the roll. There's the initiation from Kuro. It's going to be a little off the mark, though. So Rolling Thunder is going to look to be able to chase him down. He does have the Lifestealer inside, but they manage to get the stun onto Supreme before his BKB goes off. Now he's just going to be run down by the Astral Step. Charlie is not going to be here much longer, and neither is the rest of High Coast. It looks like his era is probably going to be taken out. Yule Scepter is going to set him up for death. Chessie's the only one to make it out alive. They do get out onto the map, but not for long, as NIGMA, they're not afraid of taking a team fight 4 versus 5. They don't necessarily need Miracle, as they're going to be able to run down Kuro. Looking to be able to chase down Charlie. His BKB is going to run out soon. GH, he doesn't quite get him as the BKB fails, but the Lifestealer catches up to him. Charlie being chased. They got to somehow get something between Charlie and this Lifestealer, but nobody can get away. It's Chessie. He's going to be batted around like a cat with a ball. An attempt, but Rage already going down. Miracle is in pretty deep here, but the Rolling Thunder isn't anywhere close. He's going to pop his BKB. They're going to take out the supports pretty easily, even pulling the Viper outside of his fountain here potentially. Chessie did do a lot of work with that Rolling Thunder. They could try and dissimulate back as Mind Control sits on the front lines with the BKB, knowing that his tank is enough to be able to stand up to all this damage. As poor old Era tries to get into the back line with his Dark Will. It doesn't last for long, and Chessie, he'll be cleaned up last. Charlie sitting there in the fountain waiting for the Wukongs to wear out so he can try and chase down some of these heroes, and they do get Kuro thanks to the vision there. Tier 4s are out though, and they just do not have anything to stop Weehaw with this Desolator Armlet tearing through the throne. He turns back and then just realizes, screw it, let's just hit the buildings, maybe hit Charlie. I'll make up my mind eventually here as High Coast, they will lose the series here to NIGMA. They put up a good fight for game 1, but game 2, just proved that NIGMA was certainly the better team, and I feel like this is an analogy for their performance.